All right, so this isn't gonna be like a video probably, but we'll cover it just because it's funny. So
I don't even understand it. Elon unfollowed Asmon. He's not happy about the probably not happy about the PoE video. There's no way he played that account.
Just running past Kazorb.
No loot filter.
we covered this. Like, we actually covered this, bro. We actually covered this. This is hilarious. Yeah, he definitely lied about this. Oh, by the way, I told you I would tell my dad. I told my dad the story about Elon Musk being a fraud in the video game thing. And my dad, the first thing he says is, "That's very innovative of him." It was like, and he was like, "Listen, if I was the richest person in the world, I would also get everyone to believe I was taller." Like, obvious lie, bro. But you could just pay people into believing obvious lies, I guess.
He's individually dragging the maps into the inventory.
Level 48.
It's not really about one of these things happening. It's about everything happening. There has to be hundreds of hours to being level 90 fucking 7. If Elon Musk can prove that he played this account to 97, I will stream on X starting the day that he proves it.
Oh shit, dude, this is a huge huge thing, by the way. Asmon streaming on X every day for a year is that's a $20 million contract right there.
For an entire year straight, every single stream that I do.
Damn.
It was
crazy.
so obvious. You cannot get mad at me for bringing this up.
Elon Musk no longer following Asmongold. Dude, you are such a loser, bro. Stop. Take it on the chin, bro. How does this get worse and worse and worse?
If somebody does something that I like, I'm going to say, I like the fact that you did that. But if they do something that I don't like, I have to say that it's bad. Because
Kekius Maximus, bro, stop.
if you don't do that, that's not really telling the truth, is it? What is this? He responded about it? I love my Chinese alter ego. Okay, here we go.
So one of the questions was, am I going to comment on the Chinese driver of my Path of Exile account? Yes. His name is Elon Ma, and he's amazing. I rely on him for everything.
Well, there it is. The mystery has been solved. There we go. The ghost game.
Damn, you're going hard. So many deaths along the way. This is so pathetic.
Elon Musk.
Yo. That is amazingly pathetic. It's levels of pathetic that are impressive. So anyway, so this guy releases, I felt the need to add my perspective to the Elon drama, whatever, who cares. And then Elon Musk says, this is an actual tweet from Elon Musk. Asmon behaves like a maverick independent, but in reality has to ask his boss for permission before he can do anything. He is not his own man. So first of all, schizoing out over Asmongold is hilarious. All right, this is some guy on Twitter. This is Elon Musk here, one of the most powerful people in the world or something. And he says this, and his evidence is leaking DMs. So Asmongold says to Elon, I'm gonna see if my editors might want to make an account for it, whatever it is. Sure, who are these mysterious editors? Two guys, Asmongold and this guy, whatever. They basically run the YouTube account. Basically, any content I post is edited or uploaded by them, and they get a cut of the ad revenue. Super good system. Almost everyone on YouTube does it. Interesting. This is his evidence that he's not his own man because he has an editor that uploads stuff to his YouTube channel? This is so pathetic. This is, like, hilariously pathetic. Bro, he streams for 8 hours a day. He pulls in millions of dollars a month, okay? And he gets people, employees, to post it on his YouTube channel. Wait, dude got community noted! Wait, I didn't even see this. Asmongold streams on Twitch, then allows his editors to cut and edit his content to create short-form content for YouTube. He talks about it openly. This is not someone that owns you. This is hilarious. That is amazing. That's just so good. It appears Elon Musk has taken Asmongold's check away after he called him out about a video game. He removed Asmongold's check mark. There's no way. How? Dude. Elon Musk, you have fuck you levels of money. Why on earth are you letting yourself get pushed around like this? Bro, hilarious. Dude, Elon got a different community note. According to X's policies, sharing someone else's private messages without their express authorization is generally against the platform's terms of service. He broke TOS by leaking his message. Dude, when the quartering is your voice of reason. Oh my god, dude. Elon Musk removed Asmongold's verified checkmark. Legendary crashout in progress. This really is a legendary crashout. I cannot believe he leaked his DMs. That's the funniest thing in the world. Elon Musk removes Asmongold's check and releases private DMs. Dude, this is hilarious. This is so funny. Oh my god. That is so funny. Does Asmongold have grounds for a lawsuit? No! Grounds for leaking messages? Guys, get your head out of here. What are you talking about? Yeah, no. But, dude, this is hilarious. Bro, I am also a slave to my bosses. My secret overlord, Stevie, the guy that edits my videos. Yep. Forgot to tell you about him, didn't I? I have an editor. He's basically my boss. That's amazing. Dude, Elon, bro, stop. Why are you like this? Why are you like... Dude just humiliated himself. This is the greatest meltdown ever. Oh, God. Yeah, well, anyway, not much of a story here, so it's not like I'm probably gonna make a video about it, but it's just really funny. This just in, huge day for the unemployed. Ladies and gentlemen and female gentlemen, the Elon Musk downward spiral pathetic downfall situation continues. Now, listen, Elon Musk, I'm gonna say it. I think he's a smart guy. I just also think he's a retard. I don't see a reason why you can't be both. So, Elon Musk has been going off on Asmongold, like I covered. Basically, Penguin Zero drops the video, Elon Musk pathetic meltdown, and apparently there's a lot more information that have not yet been covered. So, guys, we're jumping into it, baby. It's so good. Asmongold even responded to the whole thing. Asmongold responded, Moist Critical commented, the situation got crazier. Guys, we are diving today.
Elon Musk is a worm. I like to
Again, I was just gonna cover this for like 5 minutes, but like, bro, it got so much crazier.
shoot spitballs and throw tomatoes at from time to time because
No.
he is a jaw-droppingly embarrassing specimen of pure cringe that it is impossible to fight the urge to clown on him.
I think that there's one thing that's important in this world, all right? And you must recognize the fact that everyone is cringe. I think once you recognize that everyone, including you yourself, are in fact cringe, you will be living a better life. Now, true cringe is not defined by who is cringe and who isn't cringe. True cringe is defined by people that recognize that they are cringe. Now, Elon Musk's biggest flaw, well, is probably that he's an egomaniac and, you know, stuff like that. But his biggest flaw is that he doesn't recognize that he is cringe. He doesn't realize that paying someone else to play a video game on his behalf is actually wildly pathetic. Because of that, his downward spiral just keeps going.
Yet, whenever I do, and whenever anyone mentions Elon in a less than flattering way, you will have the most unlovable Cro-Magnon swarm you, dogpile.
The Tyranid hive mind is out there defending Elon Musk. Like, you know how everyone has a fandom? Everyone has, like, a fandom, and in every fandom, there are toxic individuals. I'm sure even I have toxic individuals in my fandom. Now, I couldn't imagine that to be the case, being that, as you know, I, Lord Nuxanor, never shit on people. Ever. I would never make fun of somebody purely for the girth of their weight. Unless they're fat, of course. Then I would do so. But if they are not fat, I would never make fun of them based on weight. So, my audience, incredibly based and cool and chill in all of those ways. You're not toxic, you're just a little polluted. Now, Elon Musk's fan base, bros, sirs, it's a big fan base. He's one of the most followed people in the world. That dude's got some real whack jobs in there.
Like it's World War Z zombies to try and defend Elon from whatever the slight criticism or jokes were.
Bro, you know how Logan Paul has like that one guy that's always sucking his dick? And it's like, oh, Logan, that was so cool when you filmed a dead guy in the forest. Right? Like, you know how Logan Paul has, like, those people, right? So Elon Musk has a community of those people.
About him. These gonad gobblers will always blow my mind because I don't understand this brain-off worship of...
That's such a good term. Brain-off worship, I feel like, is, you know, a solid 10% of every fandom is brain-off worship. You could do no wrong.
Elon Musk. Everything they hype him up to be, he is the opposite. He is not cool. He generates AI images of himself where he's not like this meatball-shaped man. He is not for free speech like they like to hype him up as.
I don't know. I think he is for free speech, ultimately. I just think he has a temper, and he's a whiner. Like, there's a big difference between... All right, I'll give you an analogy here. You get people that have an ideology, and then they break their own moral code because they're a whiny bitch. I think that's more of a defining Elon Musk trait. I think if you'd ask him, or if he really introspected, he would be all for free speech. But if you make fun of him, he might shadow ban you. Like, dude's got money to burn, baby! That's crazy, holy shit. The pettiness is glorious. But you see, while I am petty, I recognize I am petty. He is petty, but thinks he's justice, which is what makes him so much pettier. Free speech unless you make fun of me? Exactly.
He's not a champion of free speech by any means. In fact, I personally think he is someone that is firmly against it in almost every single instance. Like, he personally banned the word cis.
Bro, I remember that! Oh my god. Like, the funniest thing about that whole situation, okay, so cisgender, right? So he banned the word cis as an example. He banned the word cis because he wanted to troll people. Now, that absolutely does look like censorship. I would argue that it is censorship, and he absolutely should not have done that. But from his perspective, he's like, oh, I'm just the epic troll guy. I think it's like knee-jerk reactions, not ideologically driven, which is kind of cringe.
He actively bans things that hurt his feelings,
True.
and today I think is a great example of that, and hopefully will be a
yes,
mask-off
yes!
moment for a lot of people.
Oh god, I am so ready. On the other hand, it was funny. Dude, I think that we're crossing lines here, and I feel like that everyone that discusses like the Elon Musk situation kind of doesn't do it justice. Because on the one hand, I think he does believe in free speech, but on the other hand, he's a little bitch, and if something offends him, he'll ban them. Technically, that does go against his principles, but like ultimately, like bro, you know what I mean? It's like ideologically, we're all anti-murder here, right? We don't murder people without a trial. On the other hand, Luigi Mangione shows up. All right.
And open their eyes to the fact that this is not a guy who's for free speech and is not for you. Like, I'm not going to get into it, but do we even need to talk about the H-1B take? Like, come on. He's not...
Ooh. Did Charles almost have a political opinion? Did Charles also have a political opinion on the Moist Critical channel? Oh my god.
looking to hire you. He doesn't want to know you. He doesn't want to employ you. He wants the cheapest labor, and he wants everyone to be constantly fondling his sack and being really, really nice to him because he's our special boy.
I mean, let's be real here. That's exactly what everyone wants. That is exactly what everyone on the planet wants. People don't want to admit it, but that's what, who doesn't want to have cheap labor where everyone on the planet comes together to fondle your sack? Let's be real here. We all want that shit. Now, most of us recognize that that would be incredibly stupid and dumb and cringe, which is why none of us actually sit down and do that. But Elon basically says it, which is so fucking stupid. Why does he do I do love a good downfall. If there's a downfall, I am here, all right? Subscribe for more downfalls.
It's so embarrassing. So,
All right.
what I want to talk about
All right, so that was the intro, all right? That was the Moist Critical intro.
today is what I think should be a very clear example of how Elon uses his power and where he actually stands on free speech. He is having a textbook crash out over gaming. Earlier this week, Quinn made a beautiful video that's breaking down
Yeah, I covered this whole thing, yeah.
the fact that Elon Musk
fact.
is not the one who piloted his Path of Exile 2 account to the top of the leaderboard. It's not a conspiracy, it's not grasping at straws. When you finish that video, and I highly recommend you watch the whole video, it will be very clear, beyond a shadow of a doubt.
You know what? I don't need to take your word for it. We're asking Grok, Elon Musk's own AI. Did Elon Musk fake his Path of Exile account? 9 posts? All right, let's see. All right, let's go. I'm just curious, just want to see. Listen, I'm just saying. All right, account details. All right, this is interesting. All right, we're looking here. All right, okay. Oh shit, dude, this is the analysis. All right, in conclusion, while there is considerable speculation and analysis suggesting that Musk might not have genuinely earned his Path of Exile 2 rankings, the available information does not provide conclusive evidence either way. The situation underscores the complexities of public figures in gaming, where achievements can be scrutinized for authenticity. Yeah, this is a pretty biased take, I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty biased freaking take, bro. Oh my god. Anyway, sounds of like... Wait, Asmon did the same thing in his video and got a different answer? Wait, what? Asmongold did the same thing asking Grok in his video and got a different answer? Okay. Did Mr. Musk update? Okay, I'm just looking for where he messaged. He asks Grok. Bro, he actually does it. I can't believe it. We had the same fucking idea, the same brain cell. All right, let's go.
It's his own AI, guys.
Uh-oh. All right. I'm ready, baby. Conclusion. Bro! It seems more likely that Elon Musk did not personally play his character to level 97 and... Bro! My Grok is lobotomized. I'm just saying, bro. I am just saying. If this isn't engaging in some kind of manipulation, I don't know, brother. I don't know. That's a bit of a hooty-hoo situation. Interesting. Interesting. That's crazy.
Elon Musk was not the one who actually got the account to where it was. He instead gets permission from the boosters to play on it and flex it for his Twitter streams. He didn't know the very basic fundamentals of the game. However, I will say that his catastrophe of a stream while trying to show how great he is at gaming was enough to make me get back into grinding Path of Exile 2, because I've been slow rolling it for a while. I was still on cruel difficulty, but then watching Elon the bumbling buffoon try and play Path of Exile was like actual rage bait to get me to go back in.
Okay, I'll be real here. I looked at this. I have never played Path of Exile in my life. I looked at the video when I covered this whole thing about Elon Musk allegedly faking shit. I'm comfortable not saying allegedly. He was faking shit. He didn't play that account, all right? I watched the thing. I covered the thing. I saw him do the thing. Bro didn't realize basic bitch gaming, okay? Listen, I know Asmongold apparently. We're going to watch Asmongold's response. Apparently, he had a pretty mid-tier take, not flaming Elon Musk and stuff, which, again, I think that's sort of respectable, but at the same time, bro did not play his Path of Exile account, okay? And he's not a good gamer. He's not a good gamer in Elden Ring either. I saw his build. We covered that in the last video. Like, I'm telling you, bro, he's not a god tier gamer. But for some reason, his ego forces him and compels him to try to convince the world that he's a god gamer, which is unbelievable. It's like so pathetic, it's incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, you thought you are a pathetic little bitch with low self-esteem? Look no further than the richest man in the world, Elon Musk. All right, we'll keep covering this. I want to look at Asmon's response, and there's a lot to see here.
Grind hard, so now I'm up to...
No player in the top 20% will drag items. True! Dude, that's crazy.
The tier 3 waystones in the end game. It's so fucking fun. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. The point is, Elon Musk knew nothing about the game. True. It was very clear. True. And the big thing about it wasn't even that he had someone boosting his account for him. It's that he was just in this complete denial and trying to convince people that he is the best gamer alive. Like,
that's why it's so pathetic. It's not pathetic that... Dude, he's the richest man in the world, okay? I'm just saying, if Elon Musk had 1 ounce more self-reflection, 1 iota more ability to actually recognize that he's cringe, he could buy every world record. He could buy every single world record in existence in every single game, okay? I'm just saying. So, that's the craziest part. That is literally the craziest part. If he would have just said, yeah, I paid someone to get my Path of Exile account to the top in the world, so? Like, that would be it. There would be no discussion. But because his ego doesn't allow him to do that, he just looks like such a clown.
This game's a little too easy. I'm on max difficulty, you know, swagged out mode, and I'm just kind of breezing through it because I'm just that good at games, that kind of thing. It's his reluctance to just be honest about, like, hey guys, I like this game. I don't have time to grind it, so I paid these people to grind it for me so that way I can get to the end game and, you know, play the content I want. It wouldn't have blown up to this degree. I still think that would have been a little silly, and people would have still absolutely made fun of him for it, but to a lesser degree. It just, what's the point? Why are you...
He suddenly gets dream level odds in Minecraft speedruns.
Paying someone to boost your account. If you like the game, why not just play it on your own time, even if it's not that fast and even if you're not top of the charts? But for Elon...
Because it's not about playing the game for the fun of the game. It's about flexing that he is a higher being than everyone else. Dude's ego knows no bounds, and he has no one in his real life to love him, so therefore he needs his stans to respect him. I know this is such a cringe take, but it's probably the right one.
The reason is because he wants everyone to view him as God's gift to humanity. So, like, I'm one of the best gamers. Check the stats. And he didn't achieve it. It wasn't him. And when Quinn made this video, it very much hurt Elon because the gamers that he's trying to appeal to were privy to the fact that he's not the gaming god he claims to be. And that damaged him. So... I knew he was going to have a comical response, but I did.
Dude, I predicted this whole thing. First of all, I just want to let you know, I predicted this years ago, all right? Ever since Elon Musk tweeted this, showing his Elden Ring build, I knew he was a fraud. I knew he was a fraud. Simply put, this is not a viable build in Elden Ring. His equip load is heavy. For anyone that's played any Souls game, you know it is impossible to play Elden Ring with a heavy load. It is borderline impossible. He has no healing flasks over here. He has 3 separate summons that he needs to scroll. He has crystal darts. He put crystal darts here, but he put no healing flasks. Heavy load. 2 swords as in the right hand and 2 shields in the left hand. Like, this is ultimate Like, this is insane. Like, I have no idea what he's trying to do here, bro. Obviously, this doesn't work at all. It's not even a remotely viable build in Elden Ring, to the point that he's being clowned on YouTube. Look at this. You ready? For some reason, people are so scared. Like, the Elon Musk dick riders are so scared. You have actual challenge runs trying to beat Elden Ring with Elon Musk's build. Like, do you recognize how amazing this is? People need to use this as a challenge run. It's so impossible. Bro, dude, look at this. It is not a viable game. It's not a viable way to play the game. He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Didn't expect it would be this absurd. To set the stage for what
Yes, the Asmongold crash out.
happens next, Asmon and many others covered
Like me, like Charlie, like Quinn, like all these guys.
Quinn's video, as well as other people's content talking about how it was impossible that Elon was the one that actually played on that account because he is just dog shit and knows nothing about the game. Asmon covered this, he talked about it, reacted to the video, and today, Elon went on Twitter and had this to say.
I'm loving this so much. This is my favorite drama. Dude, Elon Musk beefing with Asmongold was not on my 2025 bingo card. I'm just saying, Elon Musk, honestly, I think the biggest L here is that he's not taking the L. If he wants to stand as a champion of free speech, that's pretty awesome. I am with you, bro. I am with you. All right, I also am a champion of free speech. Elon, take the L, brother.
Asmon behaves like a maverick independent, but in reality has to ask his boss for permission before he...
I love this so much! This is my favorite thing. It's not fair. 2025 has started off out of the gate. How are we gonna keep this up for an entire year? I hope it doesn't fall off in the second half.
He can do anything. He is not his own man. He then leaked his DMs with Asmon.
This is the greatest DM leak of all time.
Where he said, this is Asmon, I'm going to see if my editors might want to make a second account for it.
That's referring to posting videos on X, I believe.
And then Elon replies, sure. Who are these mysterious editors?
Who are these mysterious editors? He's thinking editor, like, you know how the Wall Street Journal has editors? Like a journalist, before publishing an article, the editors need to, like, confirm it. He thinks that his editors are his overlords that own him. Bro does not just lack the fundamental basic understanding of video games, but he lacks the fundamental basic understandings of life! Bro, of life.
He actually sounds like that news anchor. Who is this
4chan? I knew, obviously, I thought of that too.
Like, how can someone be this fucking out of
Bro, this is when Fox News talked about Mass Effect and thought it was a porn game.
touch and stupid? I will never cease to be shocked by the absolute idiot potion this guy
awesome.
seems to be boofing on the daily. Like, how? What do you mean who are these mysterious editors? Do you not
Every YouTuber has an editor, brother.
know what editors
Oh my God.
are? Holy shit. So then Asmon explains, two guys, links them, and then they basically run the entire YouTube account, lol. So basically any content I post is edited or uploaded by them, and they can just get a cut of the ad rev. It's a super good system, to be honest. Almost everyone on YouTube does it.
Listen, I have editors. They don't own me. I am my own man. Infamous hacker 4chan.
And then there's a community note there, which
I love this community note, dude. Elon Musk getting cooked by community notes has got to be my favorite thing. Elon Musk must be so upset every time he gets community marked. Could you imagine this?
be obvious to anyone with a functioning frontal lobe. Elon Musk seems to think Asmongold is an employee with editors overseeing him. That's incorrect.
Bro.
Asmongold's editors are actually his employees. They edit, upload his content for a revenue share. They don't control what he does. And then Elon Musk proceeds to take away Asmongold's checkmark on
Just the ultimate bullshit. Oh my god. That is... Dude, this is like gloriously petty. This is so petty. It's so fun to watch this. Guys, can we just come together and recognize that this is very funny? Okay? Enough of this crying about Elon Musk being... Dude, this is the funniest crash out I have ever seen in my life. Brother. Oh my god.
on Twitter. You remember that thing Elon was like really adamant about? You know,
Was it freedom of speech? He was pretty adamant about freedom of speech. Takes away his checkmark. Suppresses him in the algorithm. Again, I don't really think it's a big deal because fuck Twitter, but bro.
how check marks were kind of like weaponized. Hey, Elon, you're doing that. So
This is a glorious crash out. Dude's micro dick energy for real. This is wild.
the free speech guy, you're taking away his check mark because he hurt your feelings, fundamentally shadow banning him because without a check mark, his replies and his engagement go way down and you won't really see it anymore, you're shadow banning someone who hurt your feelings. Elon is just that fucking sensitive. In fact, sensitive doesn't even really cover it. Like
Yeah, you know, I love Charlie, but he's really dancing around the word retarded. This is the time.
Cock gets sensitive when it gets sucked for too long. I'm like, ooh. But like that sensitive. Elon has reached a new level of sensitivity I did not think was even achievable. But
yeah, honestly, I believe he's reached subtard, which is, you know, it speaks for itself.
A human being.
It's pretty great.
It is just fucking flabbergasted by how soft he is. He has all.
Although Charlie's like actually upset by this. Meanwhile, I just think this is the funniest shit in the universe. Like, this is maybe the funniest thing I have ever seen. Again, I have no sides. I have no stake in this battle. I am here to watch the chaos. All right, definitely subscribe for my new book, The Butthole of Chaos. The sequel is gonna be great. The Protard of Misery. It's gonna be good. Pseudo-tard. Ooh, that's a good one, chat. Love it.
All the money in the world, but is beyond insecure to the point that I can't believe he's a real person. This has to be some kind of, like, android protocol that's been sent from space, from, like, space Redditors, in order to see, like, the limits of cringe that can be pushed.
Honestly, it's impressive. This man managed to combine ego with, just honestly zero self-respect with probably a smidge of autism. Bro's definitely got something, okay? Listen, Larvatard. Yo, that one's fire.
Come on. He's talking about editors and then saying Asmund needs his editor's permission to post things.
Yeah, his editors are the Jewish cabal. Get your grip, Charlie. Don't you know that the editors are obviously the Jewish cabal that caused the fires in LA with their space lasers?
He lacks the fundamental understanding not only of Path of Exile 2, but of life.
I had the same... Wait, bro. I feel like I said that exact line. How do you not understand this?
Like, of living as a sentient being.
Bro.
How can you even reach that conclusion? I mean, I know how he reached that conclusion because he is a turbo moron.
I mean, honestly, again, zero reading comprehension, for real.
Who can't, like, activate neurons and think. So he saw the word editor and made the assumption that
It was like the New York Times editor, like the Wall Street Journal editor.
and it's like the editors that will oversee someone's work in the journalism sector. And he gets this.
And he's like, oh my god, he's not his own man! He's not his own man! He's a subtard! Meanwhile, people like Asmongold are, I think, the fundamental backbone to freedom of speech. People on the internet that do not have evil corporate overlord masters.
These dots,
You see, Elon is much more of a slave to public opinion than someone like Asmongold, or me, for example. You know? For real, for real.
breadcrumbs that he starts connecting from out of fucking nowhere about how, well, Asmund is actually just a pawn of his editors.
Okay, I don't think even Mr. Moist doesn't understand the gravity of the comedy of the situation. Okay, I'm gonna release something into the world that I think is important to know. This conversation happened on November 29th, over a month ago. That means for the last 6 weeks, Elon Musk fought and held this DM with Asmongold. And for the last 6 weeks, Elon Musk sat and thought about how Asmongold was a slave to his corporate masters. Okay? This is so much funnier than some beef where he misunderstands a message. This is something he misunderstood, and it has been bothering him for the last 6 weeks. This is so much funnier than anyone can possibly imagine.
Not just wrong, that is just blatant misinformation.
Yeah.
He is actively engaging in misinformation, making it seem like Asmund has a puppet master above him, these editors.
Yeah, bro, it's the Jew whistleblower. He didn't want to say Jews. Dude, I hope no one actually takes me seriously here. I just think that conspiracy theory is funny.
That he has to answer to. And then he abuses his power to take away his checkmark. He is...
Dude, you're not recognizing something. Elon Musk was holding on to those DMs for 6 weeks, mauling and waiting to release into the world that Asmongold has corporate overlords.
actively doing all of the things he says he is super against, and all of the people say that he hates and will never do. He does it. I don't see how a single Elon Musk nipple-suckling leech could see this and conjure up some kind of excuse for it. There's no mental gymnastics that could possibly exist
I have bad news. They found a way.
to justify this behavior. It's the epitome of everything people hate. It's cringe. It's sensitive. It's an abuse of power. His feelings
It
got hurt,
is.
so he used
It
his
is.
power as the fucking chief general of Twitter to take away his mark because he hurt his feelings.
Oh
And
my
then
God,
he goes
it's
on to
amazing.
leak DMs. How could you possibly look at that and be like, no, that makes sense. Elon was in the right.
No one is, bro. No one thinks it makes sense. It's pathetic. It's lame. It's ass, bro. It's so stupid. But the reason why this is so funny is because I think everyone knew he was this lame, and he just basically published it to the world instead. He just decided to publish to the world that all this happened. Oh my God. Elon, that is a lie. Did you make this lie? Where did you find this lie? Liar. Yes! Bro, true micro penis attitude, for real. This is incredible. I love it so much. He's trying.
Right here.
Some people defend him. No, I know that some people defend him. Dude, that's the thing. Some people will always defend everything. Everything will have people to defend it.
Let's say you just love Elon. You know what? I'm not your dad. You can like whoever you want, like whatever you want. Doesn't matter to me. But why do you have to like something and then love everything they ever do? Why can't
right.
you be more receptive to like, you know, I really like Elon, but this was a bad look. I didn't like what he did here. I think this was pretty embarrassing. That's called being normal.
Now, I mean, I'll be honest. I really think that it's important to note that dude is a very, very sensitive, brain-broken guy. I stand by my analysis in my previous video. I predicted the crash out. I predicted the bad gaming fraud allegations. I'll be honest. I'll be real. This was incredibly predictable by me. Because I'll be real and honest, and I don't want to be rude here. But he's an incredibly sensitive, really sad, insecure little guy that despite his billions doesn't have anyone that actually likes him. So he seeks validation through the internet with pathetic little things. And honestly, he has knee-jerk emotional reaction responses to things that happens. Even when those responses violate and contradict the principles that he actually stands by because he's so emotional in these regards. And I think that is like the line that travels through basically every single one of these situations. Every single one of these situations can basically be read through those tea leaves.
For some reason, people just can't be normal anymore. If you like something, you have to be obsessed with it. You have to fucking love it. You have to be, like, snorting that drug constantly and shut out and hate everyone who pokes holes in it. It's so weird. I don't know why people want to live their life this way. They just want, like, the black and white. Elon good. Anyone who said Elon not good, they're bad. Elon good. I don't know why people want that. No one likes to think anymore, and with the way the internet's gone, you don't...
Guys, this guy is not autistic. Yeah, him. This guy. This is the guy I'm talking about. Him, not autistic. This guy, specifically, is the one I'm referring to. I just want you to know. This guy, yeah, he's, you ready? Elon Musk changed his Twitter profile to Kekius Maximus with this AI frog. Guys, Elon Musk is not socially insecure at all. He's a silly little guy that is very rich. Okay, dude? Like, you gotta recognize who we're talking about here.
have to think anymore. You can just wait for tweets to tell you what to think, or even chat GPT to tell you what to think. I guess it's just easier to live your life on like drooling autopilot mode. But I would argue,
yeah, honestly, it's like a huge grifter mentality. Like the idea that oh, Elon Musk is on my side of politics, and therefore I'm just gonna agree to literally everything he says, and everything he does is good. It's such a bad move. Like, every single, even if you look at biblical figures that are regarded as, like, incredible people, right? Moses was, like, a wonderful guy, right? Moses did lots of miracles and stuff, and, you know, he did lots of cool things. Even Moses did wrong when he hit the rock instead of talking to the rock like God told him to, okay? Moses made a mistake. If Moses could make a mistake, then so could Elon Musk. All right, like this idea of actually deifying people in deifying people in the media is such levels of obtuse brain rot. It's insane. Like, why is it 100% on one side or 100% on the other side? Like, this is such an insane concept. Like, you are so pathetic if you're gonna wholeheartedly agree with literally everything that a certain person did. The funniest thing is, like, when you hear people actually go here full cock and mouth, it actively harms the message that they are trying to promote. Actively harms the message they're fighting for.
that you are doing yourself a huge disservice in life if you just live this way. Where even if you really like Elon, whatever, why not just be receptive to the idea that he's not infallible? Maybe he does make mistakes. Maybe he is cringe sometimes. And
Most times, to be real.
You can acknowledge that, recognize that, and then at the end of the day, still like him if you want. It just doesn't compute with me. And of course, it's not exclusive to Elon. It's a very normal.
It's everybody. Everybody is cringe. Everybody makes mistakes. Like, dude, Charlie is one of my favorite YouTubers. Okay. When I saw his take on you know, little kids transitioning or whatever, like, obviously that I was like, yo, kids maybe in fact can't consent to things, like anything, in fact. Obviously. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say I stand and support every opinion and everything this man has ever said or whatever. That said, he's still a great YouTuber and I like his videos. Like, it's such a disconnect from reality when everyone is, when you deify these people.
Whole thing now all of a sudden where...
Do I think Elon Musk buying Twitter was a net good? Possibly. Do I think his support of free speech has been good? Absolutely. That said, he makes a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. And he's cringe.
If you like something or like someone, anything that is brought up that's negative about it is like the end of the world to you, and then you spend hours a day arguing with bots on Twitter about it and defending the thing you like. I just don't get it. Elon Musk, I think, is just the best example of this phenomenon because his fan base does PR for him as if it's their actual job. Like, they are...
Probably got some underpaid immigrant slave to play his Path of Exile account. Let's go!
Professional PR drones for Elon that he doesn't even have to pay. Because they are in the trenches every single minute of every single day, suckling on him, arguing on his behalf, shutting down any criticisms against him. It's just so embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as Elon himself. So yeah, anyway, I had to talk about this. Because what an incredible response from Elon to just take away Asmon's check mark.
And he doesn't even like refute the claims or anything. He's like, all right, I will censor my critic. I will leak DMs where I misunderstood everything. Let's go, let's go. Dude, the crash out could not have been lamer.
And then leak his DMs where he completely misunderstands that editors aren't like his overseers.
Yes.
It's so, oh my god.
I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. It's like you got to know who you're dealing with out there. And I feel like these little crash outs are little glimpses into the mind of the people that we talk about. Again, I'm into like the whole psychology thing. I like trying my best to understand these interesting figures in the world. And I think that our understanding of Elon definitely has increased. While I don't think he's necessarily on purpose violating his stances on free speech, I do think it definitely shows him as a emotionally stunted self-report subtardation. He gave him the checkmark back. Dude, that's not the point. Of course he gave him this checkmark back. Because it was a knee-jerk, emotional, baby rage response.
So yeah, anyway, that's really about it. So yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't know. It's kind of wild. I love it. I love it. It's very awesome. Anyway, Asmongold also responded to this. He made like an hour-long video just on stream rambling about it, but he also condensed it down into his clip channel. So I wanted to see the Asmongold response. Let's see.
I don't even understand it. Elon unfollowed Asmon. He's not happy about the, probably not happy about the POE video.
Smuggalata, watch out! Asmon, he might remove your checkmark and suppress your tweets! Oh, the pre-watch. See, that's the thing. That's what's so good about being a content creator. I feel like you actually start trying to analyze people. You start to understand people's moments. Dude, glorious. Bro, that is so dope. Well, anyway, again, super easy to predict this stuff. Once you understand the man baby you're dealing with, who ultimately, yes, I do think was a force of good in many instances, him beefing with the British government, that was awesome. Him trying his best to stop censorship, that was also awesome. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, I think dude actively engaged in positive things. I do think he is a genius in certain areas. And I also think he's a crash out baby person. And it's really nice to see people predict this stuff.
End is near, and so I face the final curtain.
All right, bro.
Asmon behaves like a maverick independent, but in reality has to ask his boss for permission before he can do anything. He is not his own man. And so anyway, what he's referring to is he's referring to a conversation we had. I said, I'm going to see if my editors want to make a second account for it even. This was in response to uploading content onto Twitter. And he says, sure, who are these mysterious editors?
These mysterious editors.
And then these, I mean, you know, leaked. He says, of course, interesting. Crip got in trouble. I got in trouble. Quinn didn't get in trouble. Quinn made the fucking video.
Because it's not about any of that. The reason why he crashed out on Asmongold. All right, you're gonna hear something that you probably won't like to hear. So I'll say it anyway, because that's my job here. All right? I recognize the fact that rustling feathers is part of the territory. Do you know why Elon Musk got mad at Asmongold and he didn't get mad at anybody else? All right, Asmongold's, okay, you know, I'll even pull up the stats for you guys, all right? So what you're about to see is Asmongold's video, all right? This is where's that? The original Asmongold video on the Elon Musk thing. Here, this is the original Asmongold video. It has 1.8 million views, all right? Now, this is not the video that started anything. This literally did not start the situation. This is a reaction to Elon Musk being a fraud gamer. And also, this is not even the biggest video covering the entire situation. Credit to that goes to the mostest of men, this guy, Charlie. Because Asmon got 1.8 million views in 4 days. Charlie got 3.5 million views in 15 hours. And he got 4.8 million views 5 days ago. Dude, if he actually wanted to crash out about somebody, he should have either crashed out about the guy that started the video, or he should have crashed out about the biggest guy that actually covered the video. Why did he pick Asmongold? And the answer is simple, because Asmongold is someone that is on his side. Ultimately, people, I think, recognize the power of grifting. The power of grifting is very simple. If you're on the right wing, all right, you're a right-wing political commentator, and you get called up by a left-wing guy, that shit is not going to affect you at all. Literally nothing. If you're a left-wing guy and you get called out by a right-wing political commentator, it will do absolutely no damage. It's in fact a badge of honor. If you're called out by the soy boy woke lefties or the cringe racist anti-woke righties, bro, that shit's not gonna do anything to them, all right? Their literal profit is all evolved and based on the fact that they are pissing off the other side, all right? Now, Asmongold is on the Elon side of the force with 99% of their political discussions, all right? Asmongold is a known fan of Elon who talks positively about Elon all the time, also positively talks about being a champion for free speech. He's definitely recently had a lot of anti-woke, anti-DEI, anti-Biden administration type videos, and he's a threat now. It's because of all of this that Asmongold is a threat to people like Elon Musk, because they are from the same group. That's the crazy part here. So the reason why Elon Musk needed to call out Asmongold is because Asmongold is the commentator that is mostly aligned with him. Now, I think that Asmongold calling him out is a very good move, because ultimately, I think that your morals have to come above your grift. And I think that morally speaking, if some cringe shit goes on in the community, if there is a butthole of chaos, I will be there to fist it. I fist the buttholes of chaos, which is why I shit on everyone. I shit on Biden, I shit on Elon Musk, it doesn't matter. If you're cringe and you're having a public crash out, I will be there to monetize your misery. Subscribe for more misery. But this is some Baldman heresy situation, and that is why I think, personally, Elon Musk felt actively betrayed by the fact that Asmon called him out, and that is why he crashed out and had his incredibly cringe, emotional, knee-jerk reaction leaking DMs. This is why chaotic neutrality wins again. Subscribe for more chaotic neutral shit where we mostly make fun of people that deserve it, and also sometimes people that don't deserve it, but it is still very funny.
That's not fucking fair. Now, what happens after this? I'm not really sure. Am I a security threat to the United States? Maybe. Why do you unfollow you? I would assume
Elon Musk unfollowed him. Oh my god, the crash out is crazy.
That since I am not following him either right now.
Oh, soft block.
I would assume that he soft blocked me, which means that he probably blocked me and then unblocked me, which made it.
That is like the most petty shit ever. That only happened to me one time. And it was very lame.
To where I don't follow him, and he also doesn't follow me. I will have to tell you that the last time that happened to me was with an angry ex-girlfriend.
Yeah,
Elon,
dude, it is like such a bitch move, like for sure. Yo.
Thinks that my editors tell me what to do, and he was using it as a way to like make it seem like that's not what I really.
Dude, look at Asmongold. He doesn't want to burn any bridges. He doesn't want to burn no bridges, baby.
I think because I'm being told by my editors to do stuff. Like that was his, like they're my boss or they're like my overlords or something, right? And that's really what it is.
I was afraid this was going to happen eventually, Donald. We have been discovered.
Oh no.
Deploy protocol mollusk B.
The editors were in control all along!
She sucked Mollusk's crooked dick, and he gave her some shitty lawyers. Let's see if Mollusk has a pair. I'll show him things he's never seen before, like the other side of his dick when I slice it off.
Wow.
Did I read that right?
Good message.
You did.
I don't even understand.
It all comes back to the Johnny Depp trial. Yeah, no. So, yeah, ultimately, the Asmongold response really is definitely kind of the vibe of he doesn't want to burn no bridges. He doesn't want no beef. Elon, I think that from Asmon's perspective, Elon Musk will probably come around at some point, because I think he really does believe that Elon Musk is a champion of free speech and freedom of thought. And I guess the ultimate question is, will Elon Musk ever actually grow out of his unbelievably, wildly childish perspective on life? I think that is ultimately the question, and only time will tell if that's what'll happen. I wonder if he will ever grow up. He is currently in a position with $400 billion beefing with a guy that wipes tooth blood on his wall that used a dead rat as his alarm clock. You gotta recognize the level of crash out we're dealing with, and that is why you should subscribe for more crash outs. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Everyone's cringe. I win. I stand above. I stand above them all. That's right. I stand above. They all lose. I stand above. Asmongold lost his connection. Elon Musk had his crash out, and here I am making content. The winner of all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.